And here we are again, my favorite place to go, Jack's Oriental Market.
A few moments later.
And there we have it, folks. A nice, easy trip to one of my favorite places in town, Jack's Oriental Market. I will definitely leave a link in the description. What can I say? The place makes me happy. They have all the best stuff. Yeah, I can't recommend them enough. If you live in the Jacksonville area, you definitely want to take a trip over to the south side, the old St. Augustine Road. Go to Jack's Oriental Market. It's amazing all the cool stuff they have. You find all these little things that you're like, ooh, I didn't know they had these around here. And here are our ingredients for today. We've got 4 small, medium potatoes, 1 onion. So, whoops, let me turn that around for you. Some chicken breasts. Little stir-fry oil. It's really good. And here's the main ingredient, curry, a Japanese-style curry. It's a sweet curry. It's not all hot, spicy, and yellow. See, mild. And some broccoli and some bell peppers. Remember, this is the one I cut up the other day. So, let's get to preparing, shall we? Well, greetings, interwebs. Today, we're doing a multicultural kind of meal. This is Japanese curry. It's a recipe I learned in Taiwan. And the main ingredient is Vermont curry. Go figure. It's actually very simple. I can't believe I stopped making it. I haven't made this in years. I used to make this all the time. When the Watoto kids were staying in the house, I made this for them, and they just went nuts for it. If you don't know, that's the kids from the mission in Uganda. They came singing at our church, and a bunch of them stayed at my house. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Got some potatoes and some onions. We'll cut those up, set them aside, and we'll cut up the chicken. Then we'll cook the chicken in some of this stir-fry oil and let it simmer. And then once it gets pretty much done, add the water and add the curry. And then, well, add the vegetables as well. And I'm using frozen broccoli because fresh broccoli isn't around right now. I'm sure it probably is, but I didn't see any. I really like snow peas in this as well, but I didn't find any snow peas at the store. I guess there weren't any. Usually there's some in the frozen section, but not this time. Some people put carrots in it. Again, I personally don't like carrots, so I don't put carrots in mine. But you can do whatever you want because it's your meal. It's your taste buds. It's what you like. So, let's get going, shall we? I'm cutting the bell peppers and the onions kind of big instead of chopping them really fine like usual because we're going to cook them up with everything else. So we want them kind of big. You've had Chinese food before. You know how the vegetables are, well, kind of big. That's what we're going for. Let me set the potatoes aside. Okay, that's all that cut up. Now as far as chicken, 1 big breast, no innuendos. Cut it kind of thin. Because I want to stir fry this kind of quickly. I don't have to sit and cook forever. You see how I'm cutting these thin little slices. Here, I'll bring it over here so you can see. These will fry up quickly. I like big breasts and I cannot lie. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. I'm an old man, but I'm still a 10-year-old kid inside. And I can't help but make the stupid jokes. There. One chicken breast, cut nice and big. Get the pan ready, get it cooking, shall we? Okay, so our oil's getting nice and hot now. So, dump in the chicken. Oh yeah, hear that? Where is my favorite spoon? Oh, there it was. My favorite spoon for cooking the Teflon pan. Had this spoon for a very long time. Okay, we'll turn the heat down some. The oil is good and hot, so I don't need to leave it on high. I'm going to break up this chicken, some of it's sticking together, to make sure it's good and cooked on both sides. Because I cut it thin, it'll cook quickly. I cut thin breasts in a can. Sorry. Couldn't help myself again. Okay. Let that cook for a moment. Or, as they say in Japan, uno momento, por favor. Of course, I could be wrong. Yeah, close enough. Maybe Sweden, who knows? And turn the heat up just a little. There we go. About medium. If you decide to try this recipe yourself at home, please comment below. Let me know how it worked out for you. I mean, this is a very simple recipe. All the stuff, the ingredients, and the specialized stuff you get at the Oriental market, the curry, the stir-fry oil. The rest of it's just regular Winn-Dixie stuff. Peppers, broccoli, and potatoes. You'll notice not using garlic salt today. The flavor is mixing the ingredients together and then mixing the curry with it. Makes for a really good flavor. Okay, this chicken about done. I'll dump in the vegetables. Not the potatoes, just the vegetables. The potatoes we'll put in later with the water and the curry. We want to cook these just a little, kind of soften them up a bit. Get them there. I really should have put these in separate containers. But like I said, I haven't made this in a very long time. I mean, gee, probably 15, 20 years. Now I want these to sit and simmer for a little bit. Put a lid on it. We'll let these simmer for about 5 minutes, and we're done. Come back, put in the rest of the ingredients and the water. It'll be about 7 cups. I'm sorry, 7's a full one. 3 cups of water. 6 to 7 cups would be for the full pack. I'm going to use half pack, so we'll make 3 cups of water. Stand by. So here's what we have so far. Doesn't that look delicious? Well, it's time to get going on the rest of the stuff. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. So, dump in the potatoes. Put in some broccoli. Now, I'm not measuring out the broccoli. I'm just arbitrarily putting in broccoli. You can put in as much or as little as you like. I'm going to put about half this bag because that kind of seems to suit the amount we have in here. And now, I measured out 3 cups of water. H2O, Vasa, agua, or dihydrogen oxide. Now, secret ingredient, the curry. It comes with 2 packs. I'll take one of the packs, and if I can sort out where the opening is, there it is. I'm going to crank the fire up all the way because I just dumped in frozen stuff and cold stuff. This is how the curry looks in the little package. It's brown. It's not yellow like spicy Indian curry. This is sweet brown curry. It's very different. We want to submerge this into the water. Get all the way down in the water. There we go. Cover it back up for a little bit. Let it get hot again until it starts boiling. Then I can mix it. And we'll let it cook for about 5 more minutes. And we'll see where we are from there. It'll thicken as it cooks more and the water cooks down. But for now, we just got to wait for it to break up and wait for the water to get good and hot again. So, stand by again. And if you're wondering why I'm always doing this, or that's so when I'm doing the editing, I'll see myself doing something like this. I know, okay, that's a place to cut. Just a little behind the scenes thing for you. It's also very popular to make this with beef. I just like the chicken better. That's me. You can also make it with lamb, duck, pretty much any dead animal you like. I wish you could smell this. That very distinctive aroma of curry. Okay, the blocks have melted down into the water. All that's left now is just let them cook and let them simmer down. I am going to leave the lid off now so the water can evaporate. As it boils down, it'll thicken into a sauce. So We'll check back in another 5 minutes. So while I'm waiting on this to cook down, can you guess what I'm going to do? That's right. Time for some 2-1 rice. Here's a bag of rice. Remember the formula for 2-1 rice? 1 scoop of rice and 2 scoops of water, which is behind the camera. One and 2, and then microwave for cook time. 1700. Start. Yep. That's the magic formula for rice. A container, or a scoop, any scoop, doesn't matter. It could be just a regular measuring scoop. It could be your favorite Star Trek coffee mug, whatever. It's 1 scoop of rice and 2 scoops of water. It's just important to use the same scoop. Maybe, you know, because obviously this one's a lot bigger than this one. And then the magic formula in the microwave, 17 minutes. So 2-1 rice. And it's just that simple. This is starting to thicken. Another thing to remember is there's potatoes in here. They gotta sit and cook for a while to soften up. So I'm gonna turn this back down to low, put the lid back on, and just let it simmer. The curry is nice and thick. It's thickening nicely now. Now we're just gonna wait for the potatoes to get done. By the time the rice is done, this should be about ready. You look at that. See how the sauce is nice and thick? Just let it continue to sit and cook until these potatoes all get nice and soft. And then, see, look, they're already starting to fall apart. So they're not too far from done. We got a little bit of time left on the microwave. And when it's done, that should be done. Then, just serve it up. Yeah. Someone asked me, what's the deal with the shrine in my kitchen corner? It's not a shrine. It's a computer monitor, a couple of speakers, and a plug. When I'm here in the morning making breakfast and getting ready for the day, I put on some YouTube videos on the phone. I'm going to plug the phone in there, and it can just play here in the kitchen while I'm working. The little red flowers, lights, things, somebody gave me those like, I don't know, 20 years ago. They've been just sitting. And I never did anything with them before, and I finally, now that I've got a place for them, I just stuck them there because, I don't know, I thought they looked nice. But, yeah, they're kind of neat. But, yeah, it's not a shrine, it's just where I sit and watch videos in the morning while I'm getting ready for work. That's all. Okay, here we go. Turn off our flame. Our rice is done. Our simple 2-1 rice. And look at that. Oh, that's steam. Our big delicious pot of sweet curry. Yeah, it's really nice and thick now. You stand back, the steam will quit getting all in my face. Holy moly. Woo! That's a lot of steam. Now, nothing left to do. Plate. big spoon. Get some rice. Try to make it a nice flat bed of rice so it'll look presentable for the picture. Pour some curry on it. Oh yeah. And there you have it. Sweet curry with potatoes and broccoli, green peppers and onions, chicken, sitting on a bed of rice. And steam is going right in my face. This, like I said, I used to make this all the time when my sons were little. I don't know why I quit. Yeah, I don't know why I quit. Holy moly, that's delicious. I gotta start making this again. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a nice Indian lady or, no, it's Japanese. No, it's a Japanese lady that likes it. Who knows? So there we have our delicious sweet Japanese curry over a bed of rice. It's very filling. It's very, well, I guess, healthy. And you saw it really was not difficult to make. And of course, rice, we've all learned by now, is the simplest thing in the world to make. So there you have it. A quick and easy meal that'll make everybody happy. Enjoy. And since I just got home from work, I haven't eaten yet, I'm going to cut this short because I'm starving. So on that happy note, see you.